Welcome back to Solidworks tutorial for the beginners. In this video, you will get some idea about what are those green box right here that pops out everywhere in your sketch. To get started, let's take a simple example of a straight line. If you draw a straight line, you will get this green box of relations indicator. These indicators are the properties that is given to those lines or entities that you have drawn. For instance, if you draw a line that is not exactly straight 90 degrees away from the horizontal line, you will not get any relations given to it. If you want to add these relations to it, you can press on these vertical relations under the Add Relations tab, and it will immediately turn into a straight line. What is the difference between those relations and no relations? Well, to answer the questions, if you try to move this point of a line, you will see that it's moving in a horizontal manner, but you can only change the height of the line. Now, if you remove those relations by clicking the green box and press the delete key, when you try to drag the point again, you will see that you can now turn or rotate the line freely to any angle. That is the difference between those relations. Now, to add a relations to a point, to a line, simply click on the line and select the Add Relations vertical. Be reminded that you cannot add two relations that doesn't make any sense at all. For example, you want it to be a vertical line and then a horizontal line at the same time. If you do that, you will get an error message of overdefined, which means this line cannot exist. So to solve this problem, click the horizontal relations and remove it. And the sketch is no longer overdefined. These relations is very useful in a lot of cases. Let's take an example. If you have drawn another line which you originally intend to make it a horizontal line, but you accidentally draw it not on the horizontal manner, you can press on the line and click horizontal to add the relations of horizontal to the line. Now, if you want to merge this line and this line together at this point, you can do that by clicking the point here, holding down Shift key and press another line here to select and highlight both entities. Under the existing relations, you will find the Add Relations. Again, this time you want to use Coincident. As you can see now, this point and this line are merged together. If you notice that another green small green box has popped out, showing that there's another relations of coincidence between this line and this point. Now, if you try and drag around this point, you will see that it actually moves along those relations that is constrained to or given to. Next, let's move on another example. For example, if you have drawn a circle and you want this point of the line be touching on this circumference of the circle and this point to touch on the circumference of the circle as well, you can simply do that by selecting those 2 points, those entities, and click on the coincidence relation to give them the properties. Once you have done it, you can see that now they are touching each other, touching each point at where is coincidence. If you drag this around, you can adjust and make it move around along those entities. Now, if you have created another line, and this time you want this line to be tied or constrained to the center point of this circle, you can do that by simply clicking this point, holding down Shift key and select the circle. Use concentrate this time. And now you will see that there's a concentrate box right here, which shows that now this line is that point is in concentric relations with the circle. And you can drag around, and this is what you get. The circle is now tied to those relations, and if you move along, you will get different shapes. That is all, and you can explore more of those relations by just clicking those entities you want and give them more relations to fine tune your drawings. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Let's see you guys in the next video.